They weren't exercising their glutes. The bum's deflated.
Well, it's the vaccine.
Where a bumper sticker.
Where are they sticking that in?
Someone,
You know?
yeah, deflates.
Yeah. Just popping people's
Popping the
BBLs
bums.
with the vaccine.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, madam, we have to do
That's
this.
a new anti-vax conspiracy.
Also-
Someone posts a picture saying, God, I have such a flat ass, I hate it. People commenting underneath, vaccinated?
Yeah.
with the emoji that's... vaccinated? Coincidence?
Milo, were you sick? Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I was sick on Thursday. I don't know whether it was food poisoning or norovirus. I got over it suspiciously quickly, so maybe it was food poisoning. I have a friend who had a 24-hour thing recently, so I think something's going around. Maybe. Yeah.
Or is it
But
the
it was
fuel
like
that
less
you-
than 24 hours. I was sick from about like 8 p.m. to about 11 p.m. and I was like so sick. But then I suddenly was like, okay.
Did you eat anything suspicious?
I don't think so.
Huel. You keep eating Huel.
Yeah, but I feel like Huel is like, you can't get food poisoning from that. You can get miserable from it.
It's soul poisoning.
But it's so like lab controlled. It's
Powder.
like it's freeze dried. Like I don't. Yeah, it feels as though like salmonella can't survive that process.
You'd think.
Do you consider yourself a hooligan?
I really hate when you're buying a product, but they've decided to brand it in a way that's like really upsetting. And I'm
Yeah.
like, look, I don't know why. I don't know who this is marketed at, but it's clearly not me.
Yeah.
I'm just lazy about breakfast.
Also, like, protein bars are a lot like that. Grenade muscle penis bar. Like, they're
Yeah.
insane, and there's like a
I wanna
picture
get
of
a
a
muscly
sniper on it and
penis.
stuff, and you're like, isn't this just their snack? Am I not buying a
Graphic design on a grenade bar is an assault to
Yes.
the senses.
It
Yeah.
looks like a Call of Duty.
I hate it. I hate it. Every time I see bad
Yeah.
graphic design, there's no excuse for it anymore. Canva is free. There's
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely no excuse to use the grenade font.
Yeah.
So gross.
The grenade bars have the same design language as Tough Mudder does. Yeah.
Yeah, or like the back of a motorbike guy's t-shirt. It's got like some
If you're
slogan
reading
like
this, the
"Don't
bitch
mess
fell
with."
off.
Yeah,
You
if
look
you're
at a
reading
grenade
this,
bar
fuck
and you're
off,
like,
or
did you
whatever.
just call me a slur?
yeah. It's grenade bars saying "Make America Great Again" on the back. Wow. Very like death metal font, but like the right wing edition.
Yeah. It's like the Dr. Bronner's bottle, but what it's saying is like really chilling.
Yeah, my other bike is an AK or something. You're like, right, what does that mean? What am I supposed to do with that? I'm afraid of you now, I guess. Was that the point of the t-shirt, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, grenade
I
bars.
think, there's definitely there's bumper sticker countries and like non-bumper sticker countries. And like the UK is not a bumper sticker country.
My dad has so many on his pickup truck.
Oh my god!
Okay,
what
yeah,
are they?
let's go.
Take us through them.
One is like, I work hard every day so that people on welfare don't have to.
Where does that mean?
I would love if that was a sincere bumper sticker. So like it's
He meant like
as
he
if-
really meant it.
Yeah, like as if
Yeah.
he was saying it out loud, he'd be like, so they don't have to.
That's
Yeah.
genuinely how I
Yeah,
took
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I was like,
Really?
what a guy!
Yeah.
That's the most European you've ever
Lovely,
sounded.
that is how welfare works.
Yeah.
It's like Flash kitchen cleaner, like works hard so you don't have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
He's a true altruist.
An incredibly like pro-state sort of like German. It's just like, yeah, I work hard, so the people who cannot, they have, yes, the system you pay in, it goes out, yes. Just completely straight-faced.
Another day, machining the precision parts that makes the machines that makes the other precision parts, and then I get pissed on at the weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah, the good stuff.
the dream.
That's my favorite
Okay,
bumper
so
sticker.
that's one bumper sticker, and we assume
It's very long.
I assume he means it in a thumbs down way.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
I think so. Yeah. Well, yeah.
We'd
He likes
presume
He's an old
Infowars,
man.
right?
Yeah, he
It's next to the Polka channel. Which is my favorite.
he likes what?
my
The
dad.
Polish dancing channel.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
my dad does not know how to use a computer, but he's been indoctrinated because we have an Android box,
Okay.
and so that's how he's been exposed to Infowars.
Right.
And so he loves watching polka dancing. So we watching that.
Oh, I see. Actually,
Actually,
I thought you were talking
and
about
it's-
the poker channel, like where people were playing
No,
poker.
Polka
Right.
the dancing, and then
Oh.
the Infowars just the next channel.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I can't believe I was doing a joke and I accidentally hit the truth straight away. That's always alarming when that happens.
I love the idea that that's a common, like, well, of course, you know, he stormed the Capitol on January 6th. So he used to love accordions. and people going like, you don't even have to keep talking. I know, I understand.
I know where this goes.
A lot of klezmer people at January 6th.
Look, Weird Al was there doing a lyric replacement parody of the national anthem.
The finger slipped
yeah.
on the remote, and he just one further.
Why does he like poker? How did it start?
I honestly don't know.
Is he from the Midwest?
No, he's like from Northern Ontario, and like I don't know, he's like German heritage. I think it's probably like he's like I gotta get in touch with my roots, some shit like that.
Having
culture is not a
Poles.
costume.
Yeah,
Lederhosen and stuff, like getting really angry about Oktoberfest. Just not for you.
So
That is very North American, though.
Yeah.
Being from like a white subculture and being like, no, we are the most oppressed people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Irish.
Italians.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the other bumper stickers? Anything about poker?
no. There's one that says I love animals, and then in a small font, they're delicious.
Yes, hit after hit. Yes.
Those are classics.
Yeah.
It's good shit. I like
It's
that.
kind of like he went into the bumper sticker store and was like, give me the type of bumper stickers I should have. And there's like a starter kit
I think
of bumper stickers.
there's like one rest stop that they make a point to go to because they have bumper stickers.
Best bumper
Oh,
stickers.
okay.
That's so fun.
I like the idea of like all the guys from Queer Eye bumper stickering a guy, like looking at him going, we'll give you the one about welfare. Stick that on. Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
build a profile for you.
I feel like people in this country only have like bumper stickers or stickers in their window to make some kind of like more like mawkish condescending point to you. Like it's like less of a like I love a gun, and it's more like I remember seeing someone in a sticker in the back window of a car that said my child has autism. In a kind of like baby on board sort of way. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with that information as the person behind you?
I can't drive differently behind you
yeah.
in a less
I can't
or more,
modify my behavior
less
in
or
any way.
more autistic way. What would that mean? Like baby on board, like a yellow.
Because baby on board is funny enough because it's like, oh, sorry, I was going to ram your car. And then I heard that there was an infant child on board. So
Yeah.
now I'm going to ram it harder.
Yeah.
Because I'm anti-baby.
But the only,
I hate babies.
the only stickers in the UK are things like baby on board or like I'm a member of the National Trust, and like stickers about like the RSPB and things. Like they're very like civic.
Yeah.
Were the stick family things
No.
stickers a thing here at all?
No, I've never
No.
seen them in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are odd though. How did those begin?
I have no clue.
Census?
Probably they're like
Just some vital
this is
demographic
the
information.
exact family makeup that is in this car.
That's how they used to do it in Ohio. You just went around counting the back windows of people's, GMC sedans or whatever. Yeah.
Are those all the bumper stickers?
No, there's one. I can remember one more funny one, which was like, just because I have a truck does not mean I'll help you move. That was actually his first one,
I like that.
and it peeled, and he made a point to go get another one.
Aw.
The gateway bumper sticker.
Yeah, and then the rest are just like places he's traveled to. So it shows that he's quite a cultured man because it's like all these really different countries, but then you get his opinion on what life is, and it's fucked.
I love that so much. Wait, so does he have the one car that he drives?
No, he has some.
Because he also collects cars.
Yeah. So he has the the pickup truck, and then he has like several other cars. My dad has like a Jaguar that does not work.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 1997 Jaguar.
Like the people on welfare.
Yeah. And then for my 16th birthday, he gave me a license plate with my name on it, and then he put it on the Jaguar, which I'm not allowed to drive.
That also doesn't work.
Yeah, that doesn't
So
work.
it's like a metaphor now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like art he's done there.
Yeah. And then he just has like a bunch of Volkswagens. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not a car brand I would have thought of as very collectible.
Collectible.
No,
But
he's just obsessed with just buying used cars and like fixing them.
Once again, getting in touch with his German heritage.
Yeah.
The world's
You're-
largest collection of polos.
Your dad sounds like the kind of platonic ideal of like a dad. Bumper stickers, trucks. He likes meat. He collects and fixes cars.
But we're like, ugh, all he does is collect cars. And then when Sydney Sweeney did it over lockdown, it was sexy and cool.
What did she do?
She fixed up a car. But
She
she's
fixed
like,
the car.
I
yeah,
think she was doing classic cars though, wasn't she?
yeah, okay. She's
Not
also got a
Volkswagens.
rack. She's got a rack on her.
Is that how she fixed the car?
Yeah, a rack
Probably.
of tools. Next to her classic car collection.
There's someone out there that's done like a glamour shoot with like a tool belt over the fucking...
Yeah. Video of her struggling to slide under the car on the little dolly thing.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
The
Oh,
tits
because
are
the
getting
boobs
in the
keep
way.
getting stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I blocked Sydney Sweeney on Twitter because I was jealous of her boobs.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to see this. It's making me feel insecure.
It's the same reason I've got a block.
Yeah.
Look, I feel like maybe I've already said this on the podcast, but I feel so strongly about it that I will say it again. I'm so sorry, Tom. I'm sure that I've already said this.
Mm-hmm.
We were growing up very, very early age boob time.
Yeah.
Pamela Anderson time.
Yes.
Silicone implants time.
Very boob
then
time.
J-Lo
Yeah,
comes
Lucy
on the
Pinder,
scene.
you
Kim
know.
K comes on the scene.
Bum time.
Bum time.
Yeah.
I grew a bum in bum time.
Yep.
Yeah.
You came of age in bum time.
And I'm a butt
Yeah.
girl, and I felt very, very welcome in
Mm.
the sort of conventionally beautiful community.
Yeah.
And so now Sydney Sweeney's on the scene with her no butt big boobs, and I'm scared.
Mm.
I'm sweating,
You're worried the 90s are coming back.
and
Well,
I'm
you know-
not okay with it.
Boob times create bum men who and
let's-
bum times.
Let's make this work.
And bum times create weak men who create boob times.
So you're worried that Gen Z,
Yeah.
they're going like denim skirts from the 90s, they're
Yeah.
back,
Mm.
big flares,
Yeah.
they're back, curtains, like center
Flat
partings,
butts.
and
Mm.
flat butts and big knockers.
And I'm not about that. My
No.
entire personality is bum time.
It's bum time. It's bum time.
Olga Koch at the Edinburgh Fringe. It's bum time.
We're just bum time.
Bum time.
I think bum time would be a
Yeah,
really
no
good
space, I
show.
think. All one word.
Bum time brackets 2006 to 2024.
Oh, like R.I.P. Like
Yeah,
on a
R.I.P. bum time.
I reckon bum time started later than that. I reckon we were
Yeah, I
still in
think you're
boob
right.
time in 2006.
Oh, yeah. 'cause
When did all the bum time start? 09? 10?
Yeah.
I think it's the first rumblings of bum time were when I was at university. So that's
Yeah, I feel like, certainly peak bum time has got to be like just pre-pandemic, maybe.
yeah,
But then the popularization of a BBL, like
yeah.
Yeah.
The
but
teens.
people were talking so much more about BBLs than silicone implants for breasts.
That's true. 10 to
Mm.
20, maybe. Definitely.
The beginning of bum time.
Beginning and end.
Mm.
The pandemic. Another thing
Yeah.
that COVID took from us. Bums. People were indoors sitting on them. They weren't exercising their glutes. The bums deflated.
Well, it's the vaccine.
That's
Where-
another bumper sticker.
Where are they sticking that in?
Someone,
You know?
yeah, deflates.
Yeah. Just popping people's
Popping the
BBLs
bums.
with the vaccine.
Oh God!
I'm sorry, madam. We have to do
That's
this.
a new anti-vax conspiracy.
Also-
Someone posts a picture saying, "God, I have such a flat ass. I hate it." And people commenting underneath, "Vaccinated?"
Yeah.
with the emoji that's vaccinated. Coincidence?
Peak bum time has got to be Timmy Thick. Do we remember Timmy Thick?
Who's Timmy
Yeah,
Thick?
What?
who dat?
Timmy Thick was like a gay twink, like kind of. It was. I think this is even before OnlyFans, but he was kind of like an online semi-porn personality,
Right.
Who had like a huge fake ass, but on like a thin man.
Okay.
And he
Like
was.
that advert with the guy walking around in the little jean shorts. It's like a car insurance advert with that bald guy who was in the thick of it.
The Go Compare man.
No. The guy who was in the thick of it, the bald guy, wore like a big fake
Oh, okay.
bum and like walked around in high heels, and it was like a viral advert, and people hated it.
Yeah, it
It
does.
was
Yeah,
such
it
a
sounds
distressing
like a-
combination.
People don't like it when a body part doesn't fit with the rest of the
Are you
body.
showing us
No.
Timmy Thick?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
this.
I knew that
Oh
Tom
my
would
God.
know who Timmy Thick
Oh,
is.
I know who Timmy Thick is. I know who Timmy Thick is.
Yeah.
Okay, you okay?
Oh, I need to see that.
Yeah. I think we do.
Pull that up for us
Mr. President, you need to take a look at this.
in the Situation Room.
This
Oh, I got a
twink
lot
is
of
so
time for
thick,
Timmy
Mr. President. You've got to see this.
He's,
Oh,
he's
I
so
know
thick
this
we
dude.
can't obliterate him.
All right, yeah, I didn't know his name.
You all looked at me like I was insane. And you're like, oh yeah, no, yeah, sure. We've all had a sensual bath.
You
I know who that is.
You
Yeah.
talked about it like the name sounded like just the most kind of well endowed in the bum area member of like the Sopranos cast.
We're all,
Oh yeah,
Timmy
Timmy Thick.
we all react like a gynecologist who only recognizes you by your pussy.
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Miggins. Yeah.
Good to see you again.
One labia just slightly longer than
You've
the
had
other.
a haircut, haven't you? Didn't recognize you. So, Timmy,
Yeah.
when was that? When did this guy?
I feel like it's
Start
like
making
mid
waves.
2010s. I feel like the kind of
Yeah.
15 to 17 kind of. So Tom is nodding 14. 14. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that's a definite high point for bum time.
Yeah, I think so. If we can support that artificial of an arse, that's got to be, you know.
Erika, you're younger than me. Do you remember the initial boob time, or is this the first boob time of your memory? In your memory?
I think it's the first time where I'm like dating, where boobs are good.
Yeah.
Boobs are the main
Yeah,
event.
but I think in high school and college, I was just like fucking flat angry.
You were a bum cell.
yeah, I really was. Yeah, I think I think
Well,
I
I
had
hope
it.
you enjoy now.
Oh,
Because I certainly can't.
It's like you,
With my fucking schoolboy torso.
you passing a torch
Yeah.
like out of your dying hands.
It's your turn.
your time
It's
now.
your time now. Make
Yeah,
me
yeah.
proud.
Well, you have to go underground for like the true connoisseurs. You know, it's like the people who are still fighting the war, like they're kind of like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
good
yeah.
guerrilla bum,
Have like a
like
Maltese
Jabhat al-Bum,
passport.
the Taliban. Yeah, soldiering on in the face of a global coalition. Yeah. That's me. I'm paid up member. Yeah. I'm roller skating. I've got an Albanian AK.
Yeah, you're a bummadar.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Working in the jungle for 25 years after the end of bum time.
The impossibly thick Japanese officers in the rainforests of a tropical island, carrying on.
Philippine policemen tracking them by big bum prints they've left of their...
He was here.
He was here. He sat here. Are there any...
There's a few caked up twinks still holed up in these hills, sir.
Rumors are, yeah. Tommy Thick sniped another traffic warden the other day. We've got to get him out.
That's so funny, bringing the war to the traffic wardens. Like, this is...
The guy would just shoot random people who he thought were sort of supposed to be the enemy. It's just
Yeah.
He was like such a nuisance.
Yeah, that's...
Are there any era equivalents for men that you've noticed?
Well, dad bod, I suppose, is a thing.
That did it ever really stick though? It felt like everyone was talking about it as if like the way that people sitting on a couch talk about going to the pub, but no one ever really went to the pub. Like, did anyone really make hay out of the dad bod in that little window there?
I think there's a bit of a dad bod.
Seth Rogen, I don't know.
I think there's like a sort of a class of men who are dead bod, and then also the male ass also front and center as of
really?
recent with like the rise of pegging and prostate massaging and all of that. I think now
That's
the rise of pegging.
The
rise of
Minions
pegging.
3.
But that's
the male butt. Oh, well, that Minion commercial where you saw the little Minion butt. I'm saying that I think now the male butt is front and center, not only to the gay community.
but that's the interior life of the bum.
No, but I want it to be
The
like
interior
chic, like
life of
nothing.
Yes. Sorry, it makes more sense in French.
Yeah. À la recherche d'un Tom bum. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
now that we're thinking about it, I mean, no one wants a bony ass to finger.
Is that Aristotle?
Right in.
Everybody needs a bony ass to finger. Yeah, there we go. That's one for you.
Do they not?
Yeah, I'm here to, Erika.
Listen, I have gone out with so many skinny men. I cannot. I'm just like, it's fine.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the key with a bum though is not necessarily size, it's more form. You know? I don't think it has to be I think there's a difference between smallness and
Watch
flatness.
what you say.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in mixed company.
That's such a funny, like, how's the party? Oh, mixed company. Tits and ass.
Everyone's got ass, but very few people, relatively speaking.
Okay, so the
Height also. Short king. The rise of a short king.
rise of the short
The
king.
rise
Yes,
of the
that's
short
true.
king.
I've known that's an era.
Yeah.
When did that start?
Well, I recently learned that Jabuki came up with that. In
Well, there you go.
in like 2018 or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Good for him.
Yeah.
And good for short kings everywhere.
Yeah,
a charismatic short man.
Yeah.
He's like a
Did that ruin
liberational
dating
figure.
prospects for you when short kings came on? Because they've been developing personalities while you didn't have to.
No, I was like a fat nerd. I was in a basement playing
You're
video
a short
games.
king trapped in a tall king's body?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a homunculus in there pulling the levers.
That's it. Yeah. And there's like a little asthmatic chess boy inside me, just like the Smurfs when they, what are those the characters that are controlling the human like inside the brain? What's that movie? The 3D movie?
Oh, Inside Out.
Megamind? Inside Out?
Inside Out. All those ones. Yeah. There's just a guy in there like a mech.
Worst member of the Avengers, asthmatic chess boy.
Asthmatic chess boy.
He has specific uses.
It's only when you have to play a game against death, the sort of the soul of Captain America, that the chess skills come out for asthmatic chess boy. Otherwise, he dies every time.
It's a very fucking Hideo Kojima-ass edition.
Yeah. Really long movie of the Avengers.
Just Captain America is trapped in purgatory, and only the asthmatic chess boy can play a game for his soul.
The entire film is just a very, very tense and involved chess match. Very cheap to make.
Yeah, Marvel went in a really like Frost Nixon direction with the new movie.
I cannot tell you how immediately I would queue up at the cinema at midnight to watch a Marvel movie where it's David Frost or like equivalent, just really fucking hammering Captain America about his career and his fucking opinions. Yeah. It's like a really long, controversial political interview.
It's like J.J. Simmons as David Frost.
Yeah.
Just saying, but how could the collateral damage you've caused over the years? How do you justify that to the American public? Just things like that. Just really ruining it for everyone. I'd love that.
Yeah, people don't like
Captain
Captain America.
Tried for war crimes.
Yeah,
that would be sick.
That would
be
funny.
an amazing Marvel film.
Yeah. Now we're in Watchmen territory.
Yeah, they did do that with they did that with 24, didn't they? There was one season where like Jack Bauer's just like on trial for like war crimes or like excessive force or something. And it's like, but there's also like there's like a terror attack plot going on at the same time, and he's having to like foil the terror attack in between, like in court answering for the way he foiled the previous terror attacks. And I don't know what they were trying to achieve with this story. Like, does no one? Again, I seem insane. Yeah. It's like Timmy Thickle. Remember when Jack Bauer had a huge ass? And he was on trial for his huge ass.
Okay, in the Glue Factory podcast lore, does every host have a niche lame dad show that they like? So yours is 24 and Riley's is Bones.
I liked 24 as a teenager.
Ooh.
Mine's Lost. I fucking love Lost. Like, I would die for Lost.
Yeah, that's very our era, I think.
So that's not lame enough?
Well, no, I think just like a lot of people just our age watched it as teenagers. I actually didn't, but 24 was like my equivalent.
Okay.
But I think that was also... I think it has to be something you like now.
CSI?
You a big CSI
You're a big
head?
CSI guy.
Kind of. I'm trying to think. Like, this is all cop shows, isn't it, from that era? Scrubs. I watched a lot of Scrubs when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It would be insane if you were like into Chicago Fire now.
Yeah, that would be guys, this show I found.
I'm massive into London's Burning and The Bill. Those are my two big loves.
Do you have a lame show you like?
I recently finished Dexter.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that is an era.
Yeah.
That is an era.
It was like shockingly corny at times. I was like, oh, okay.
Do you remember season 2 with like the British woman?
Yeah.
She was crazy.
Yeah, she was crazy.
My vibes were
I
off.
thought she was really hot.
Also, did he like end up hooking up with his sister?
No, she like fell in love with him, and like she professed her love to him, and he was like, okay.
I kill people and this is kind of fucking weird. Could you just leave me to keep killing people and stop trying to fuck me, sis?
Making an HR complaint at the murder factory. Look, we do murders here. We do not do sexual harassment.
No, we don't murder. People's sense of safety in the workplace. It's the one thing we like to keep alive here at the murder factory.
Yeah.
And then Michael C. Hall married the actress who played his sister, and then he had cancer, and she stood by him, and then he cheated on her, and they got divorced.
Oh,
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
While he had cancer or afterwards?
If he cheated while he had cancer.
Yeah.
Thing is, this is
Because it's more impressive.
one of my dad's friends used to have cancer. He's dead now, rest in peace. But he used to cheat on his wife during chemo because he's like, I think I'm gonna die, hon, and I want to fuck as much as I can. Yeah, she kept like catching him with other women.
What was his sales pitch going?
Like a dog in the bin. Like just go in the kitchen. No!
These
Not
damn
again.
horny chemo patients. That's fair enough, though.
It makes
Yeah.
sense. He did die, so
He was right.
Yeah.
Is he
Man needed to bust.
You get a hall pass if you're dying.
Is he like hooking up with other like chemo patients or like what? Like,
you're like, what's?
Yeah.
Is there an app?
like yeah, how can I get involved in this?
Any boob man on the cancer?
Come on.
The doctor coming in and being like, "There's an absolute smoke show down the ward. You gotta talk to her."
Oh, that's terrible.
And he's like, "I'm doing good for these people. They need it."
Did the guy's wife understand, or was she like, "No, that's not the deal"?
I think that the whole vibe was like that was the vibe.
Okay, like, you.
Well, I guess she's
What
like,
are you
"Well,
gonna do about it?
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
immediately,
unsuction him?
yeah,
No.
I'm gonna immediately start fucking other people after you're dead. So in a way, it's a fair trade."
Yeah, God. I suppose of all the reactions, someone going, "Oh," it's like that's probably the best reaction
Yeah,
to something like that happening.
it's crazy how much Stephen Hawking cheated on his wives.
Oh yeah.
But it's phenomenal game from Stephen Hawking. Like I don't like even the
He loves strip
logistics
clubs.
alone of like
You're like,
him
I know
having an
nothing
affair.
about his contributions to physics, but that.
Do you think he was just like, well, I know exactly how big and empty the universe is, so I'm going to do whatever I want? Like, did it science like break his brain a bit?
Yeah.
He was just like, holy shit, like black holes and all that stuff. Like, I could keep
Everything
in
you're
my
saying
head.
is so sexual.
In the insignificance of the universe, what is me fucking this woman?
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. He did a big equation about how it doesn't even change anything.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, actually, honestly, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Brian Cox is up to the same thing. Brian Cox, cosmologist, former member of D-Ream, not Brian Cox, Succession.
Right.
Who I don't know what his sexual appetites are. And to be honest, I don't know about the sexual appetites about Brian Cox, cosmologist, either, but I will speculate about them. When you think about the vastness of the universe,
Why shouldn't
what
you?
is a little bit of pussy?
The thing, yeah, and you know that he's recycling that pickup line on everybody.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah, I mean, one of Stephen Hawking's wives who he cheated on was his nurse.
This is a question in general that has
Okay.
nothing
Yeah.
to do specifically with any people.
Mhm.
Why is it okay for a patient to have a nurse fantasy, but not for a nurse to have a patient fantasy?
I think,
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
think very few male patients would be like, "How dare you wank me off, madam? I'm unwell.
I'm in no condition.
I'm in no condition to be wanked off. I'm here to get better, not to be diddled about.
My penis
But
has
some-
only just been sewn back together after the accident at the hot dog
Not
factory.
here to be tugged off by matron.
This is a place of work. What are you? I should call your superior.
I'm here to recuperate, not bust a nut."
My wife would be furious.
I don't think any of them would say that. I think if
No.
the in nurse fantasy patient thing is inappropriate if it's like the horrifying male nurse from Kill Bill, right?
Oh yeah.
But is it really stigmatized the other way around?
I just posed a question.
I think it is
Have you been
stigmatized.
But
the
it's like-
victim of nurse
No, but there's
patient
no
stigma?
sexy patient outfit at the Spirit Halloween store.
And that is a form of oppression.
Sexy
People need
patient.
to see themselves represented in the Halloween store and the sexy patient community.
I actually have seen one. It comes with a fake butt.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
'cause it's-
So you have because your ass is like hanging, and then it comes with a fake
sick.
butt.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
That's
Like
a
a-
quality.
Like a
out
stunt
there.
butt for the people who won't get it out for the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A relic of the bum age.
It's got fake tits now.
A costume from a more civilized time.
Yeah. Yeah, sexy patient is a tough one because it's
Yeah.
like it's hard to sexualize someone that is like by definition unwell. Like that feels like
you have to have more information about what they're in for.
Ass too fat?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That
Yeah,
works.
it has to be a sexy reason.
Exactly. Sexy reason or an error.
Yeah.
You're actually fine, but now that you're here,
Imagine. Okay, can I tell you a tragedy like Hemingway's shortest story?
Mhm.
Year 2008, you're still in boob time.
Mhm.
You get a butt reduction.
You sacrifice bum time, right? You
You're like,
you
transfer.
sell all your shares in bum right
Yeah.
before bum goes
Yeah,
big.
and then you wake up, and by the time of your recovery,
Mm.
You wake
Bum's
up
on
and
the
you say,
reg.
"Am I? Is
What
it
year is
still
it?"
boob time?" And they say, "I'm afraid, madam, it's bum time." No! And your bum's in a jar next to the bed. Floating.
The boob enlargement was a complete success. Well, I can't feel my bum. Where do you think we got the boob from? No!
Twilight Zone music.
Yeah.
Have you ever been referred to as a pog?
Oh, fat ass white girl.
Yeah.
Or poggers. We'll take either.
Is that an acronym?
Yeah, fat ass white girl.
Fat. Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
PAWG.
Fat with a PH. Very good.
Well, now I have. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Female friendship.
Yeah.
that's really sweet.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
men have an equivalent.
That's what fat-ass white boy.
Nice balls. They're great. Doesn't really
That's
work.
one fat, bald white boy. Look at him. It's like a couple of melons in a carrier bag hanging off a carabiner.
You look like you're doing kettlebell swings. And I like it.
He did doggy style, broke a woman's jaw. Unbelievable.
Sounded like a training montage from Rocky in there.
Just huge nuts,
Huge
regular
nuts.
sized cock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the dream. I love big balls.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, big
Interesting.
Ball girl. I love balls. Yeah.
You're a
No, I do.
Really?
I love balls. You
Really?
Yeah.
I've never thought that they.
It's a texture that I don't have on my body.
Yes, that's
true.
fair. It's very
It's a
alien-like
very
texture.
weird texture.
Yeah, it's fun.
I never consider them.
You never consider the balls.
I'm like, oh, they're
Lance
just.
Armstrong's dream girl over here.
Consider such a artistic verb to use as well.
They're just-
Consider the balls. At the start of like a philosophical
Just there.
track.
Should I?
Yeah, big time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
You've been dismissing the balls your whole life.
I know.
Really?
Like I've
Oh
missed
man,
out.
a new chapter of your life is about to begin.
It's technically 2/3 of what's happening down there. There's only 3 items.
Yeah,
2 of
yeah.
them are balls.
Although by weight, I think it might not be.
Let's not shame
Well,
anyone.
it depends.
Yeah. Well,
Let's
they're
not body
very.
shame anyone.
Yeah, they're not dense. The balls, I would say.
Imagine if you start describing balls in general, and we realize through that you have the weirdest balls. There's only 3 of them.
Yeah,
And
there's
anyway.
like a shriveled. One of them's a shriveled black lump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you go, to be fair, they're pretty spiky. They're pretty painful to touch because you hurt your hands.
like a couple of lychees.
Yeah, fair enough.
Conkers unshelled. They call me the horse chestnut tree down at the sauna.
Yeah.
Not a gay sauna, just a regular sauna. But
Regular sauna.
everyone has their balls
That's
out.
been noted.
Yeah,
There are
yeah.
observational people in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't. Yeah, I mean, what's also interesting, I find, is that as a man, having your balls touched by someone else can be quite nice. Touching your own balls does nothing.
Really? It's like tickling doesn't work on yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Maybe this is where I reveal that I'm weird, but this is
Interesting.
yeah.
So when you're
That's right.
at the doctor,
When you're at the
is
doctor.
that fun for you?
I've never been to the doctor for that.
Do you not need to check for lumps?
You can do it yourself,
Yeah.
though, pretty
Oh, but
easily.
You don't
There's
need to
no
go to the
fun.
doctor if
No
you're
fun.
No, that's no
concerned.
fun at all.
Yeah,
I want to make the NHS do it.
yeah. Oh, nurse.
I got him checked out, but by a doctor once, everything's fine. But they do it like
it's
they're
like
not.
very spiky, but fundamentally
He was
fine.
like, they're spiky, but there's nothing in the medical textbook to say that that's bad. So I'm not really sure what to do with you, sir. No, when they check it, like they're not like kind. They're really like, what's going on with these balls? Like they're pretty rough and ready with it.
man.
They're not like nice about it. They were pretty
Sexy
like,
for someone, but not for us.
yeah, I don't know. It's so clinical and like it wasn't like it's like a mammogram is not like a sexy thing, right? It's like a
I've gotten
painful,
one once.
horrible.
It's really painful.
Yeah, no.
They really.
Don't they like sandwich it in a thing?
Yeah, like the cow.
Yeah. The cow?
Oh
What?
wait, sorry, that's a callback to yesterday. You weren't here. You know the
They
cow hugging thing that
they
makes
squish
it calm
cows.
before you kill it, like the humane way to kill a cow.
You know about this?
No.
Just hugs it to death,
Yeah.
just slowly, like Indiana Jones in one of those rooms where the walls are
Yeah.
closing
Well, the
in.
cow got the riddle wrong, so now it's going to die like that. It's
The
like a
cow
big-
just gets
they have them.
cozier and cozier until
Before
it dies.
before they kill the cow, they sort of squish it with a squisher. It makes the cow
it
chill
calms
out. It calms them down.
And so that's how it feels on the boob. Not that mine has anything to grab. For me, they just use tweezers
Yeah.
for the mammogram.
And they don't kill you.
But for the bummogram, forget it.
You see the gynecologist walking in with a bolt gun, and you're like, no.
What's a bowl gun?
It's what they use to kill animals. Like, it's kind of like a gun, but it only fires a very small projectile and not very far. So you can use it. They use it to euthanize certain animals, like by just shooting them in the head. But it's much safer than using a real gun.
The bolt doesn't leave the gun. It comes out and it goes back in.
Oh, is that the case? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
So it goes like that.
like one of those paddles that has the ball attached.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, but like even
Yeah.
more restricted than that.
Yeah.
They put it on top of the cow's head and just go, and the cow just falls down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, another way to kill a
Yum,
cow is
yum,
just to
yum.
run it over with a police car, of course.
Oh yeah.
That was fun that they did that.
I saw that in the news.
I mean, no, it wasn't. It was very bad that they did that, but it was also very funny in the sense that it's like something from Brarside. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Wait, what
You don't
happened?
hear about there was like an escaped cow in West London, like far West London, like Felton, like near Heathrow Airport. And there was just a cow running
On
around.
her way to Zante?
And the police were like following it around in a police pickup truck, which I didn't even know they had in London. And then they get it on this residential street, and they you it over. Like, that was their
Are you
solution.
fucking kidding
They
me?
ran it over twice.
What the
And it
heck?
still got up and ran off. And it was like, this is so emblematic of how dumb the average
my
cop
God.
is that they got
Wow.
together and that was the solution they came up with.
Yeah.
Drive over the cow?
Yeah. How do they not have like an animal guy that they can call?
I get what
Like-
they're so hard to tranquilize, I suppose.
You feel like the
London
cops
Zoo?
must have a Rolodex of guys
like
to
a-
call in event of every weird thing that could happen because the cops are just the people you call when something you don't know who else to call happens.
Yeah.
Generally speaking. Like, there's a cow in the street. It's not really a police matter, but you're like, well, who am I
Is
going
it
to call? An
firemen
ambulance?
who save cats from trees?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
a-
Yeah.
But only because they've got ladders. You could call a window cleaner.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot of window cleaners are just off-duty firemen. That's
You call
actually
the free
true.
hugs guy
Yeah.
to give the cow a big hug.
Calm it down. Sort of like a heartwarming, like Spielberg movie, stepping in front of the police. No, like an ET. No, it just needs a hug.
He's just got really long arms, like Mr. Tickle. He just seems they're like coming out from behind the police car like this.
Like that.
It's weirder how they calm horses down. Have you ever seen that?
No.
They put their lips in a clamp.
Huh?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, it's called a twitch, and it's like this. You get the horse's lips, and you put them in this like kind of. It looks a bit like a nutcracker,
What?
and you just like clamp their lips together, and it like makes them, or it might just be their top lip. It's either one or both lips,
Like
and they
this?
put them in this clamp. Yeah,
And the
And
horse
it-
is like,
and it
"Thank you,
basically, yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, I'm calm now.
That's right. I was being dramatic. You're right. I was
And,
hysterical.
and this big lip clamp, is this available on the internet?
Or like a chastity belt for people who like.
Could anyone purchase? Does one have to be a farmer to own
My
such
wife, she won't shut up.
It sounds like the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. Did you ever you ever do that?
What was
Oh my
that?
God.
You'd take a cup and you'd suction your lips. You'd breathe in all the air so that the pressure on your lips would like build, and then your lips would get swollen. It's really like not good for you.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
you
it's like
could-
essentially
no.
bruising. People
Yeah.
would bruise.
Yeah.
But then you'd be like, I got the Kylie Jenner lips.
Oh, that's the whole challenge.
Yeah.
That's how Kylie Jenner did it.
Yeah.
She was trying to
Honestly-
bring in lip time, but she wasn't successful.
I will say that there was a magical era. I don't know. Every now and then it still happens. A really harmful challenge goes viral, right? Like cinnamon challenge, a lip challenge.
Oh, yeah, cinnamon
eating,
challenge.
Tide Pods.
Oh, yeah.
That was a whole vibe.
Were people actually doing the Tide Pod one, or was that one of those ones where people
Yeah.
were like saying they were doing it?
I think there was a meme, and then like
'Cause I didn't see evidence.
it starts as a fake meme, and then just enough unwell people do it for real because they think it's real that it becomes real.
I think
Like a
certain
curse.
states
Yeah,
had
yeah,
to put
yeah.
out be like, don't
Like,
do that.
Stop doing this.
Yeah.
The producer is showing us that is a vintage horse twitch made of mahogany, and that it does look like something from a basement in Berlin or an aristocrat's.
Or something a
spare
19th
room.
century doctor would use.
Only 55 pounds.
It's pretty affordable
Mm,
considering that it's a mahogany
For only
antique.
£55, you can calm any horse
You
that
can
you
calm
come across.
any horse.
Right.
You can shush any horse for only £55.
It's actually quite brutal to be a horse because they're so closely associated with like human history, and they're like, the majestic horse, like the backbone of human civilization, but they're also like the dumbest motherfucking animals on the planet.
That's why I don't like them.
Yeah.
Because people go, horses are smart. They're as smart as a 3-year-old. I go, that's exactly smart enough to cause problems. I wish they
Yeah.
were dumber than that. 'Cause
Yeah.
They're so strong and big and terrifying.
They're terrified of stuff that they shouldn't be scared of.
Anything. Plastic bags, the wind,
Yeah.
whatever.
I have a hot take about horses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Yeah.
I think we should be allowed to eat them.
Like the
we
French.
do, don't
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like people are. That's the one animal where they're like when when Tesco had horse meat in the lasagna. I was like,
Yeah.
and what?
I think
I
for me-
agree.
So what?
For me,
I
the
agree.
only problem was that it was not horses raised for eating. So they were like work horses that had they just popped in the mincer.
Was that?
Mm.
Oh shit! I didn't
Yeah.
know
Your
that.
issue is that the horse wasn't delicious enough.
It had been filled with ingredients that are not for eating, I think.
Mm.
Like,
Alright.
like different medicines.
Yeah.
Whereas if it was
What
like
if one
a French...
of the tiny men falls in the mincer by mistake,
Yeah, a little
Anything can
jockey's
happen.
hat in your lasagna. like a little prize
little
in a cereal
rosette.
box. I'm eating
Sea
a winner.
biscuit?
Yeah. But I agree. Like, you go to France, you can have a horse steak, you know.
Well, I mean,
Great.
the thing about
They look delicious.
the horse meat lasagna scandal is that it wasn't the worst thing in there. It was like, because it was Findus lasagna, I think, and that's like the dog worst frozen food. So like, if you like, the horse meat is not the bit you should be concerned about. That's relatively nutritious.
What's the least healthy thing that you don't give a shit about? For me, it's aspartame. Or aspartame, or however you're supposed to say it.
The fake sugar?
Aspartame, beautiful name for a girl.
Yeah. This is my sister, aspartame.
Is that for like diet sodas?
Yeah, for like it's all.
What's it meant to do to you?
Give you Alzheimer's, supposedly.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They think it gives you Alzheimer's. They used to think it gave you cancer like immediately. But I love Diet Coke so much, I genuinely looked up the King's College London study and read it. Because I was like...
And what did that say?
It was like, we fed these rats 50 times their body weight in aspartame every day, and eventually they got quite sick. And I was like, I fucking bet, man. I think I'm okay with my little can of Diet Coke. Who cares
if you've got Alzheimer's, if you're in the old folks' home drinking an ice cold DC, you know, you're having a great time.
Exactly. Now you're talking.
Sorry,
but I don't care about it. I've decided I don't care about Diet Coke's effect on me.
Okay.
So do you have anything like that, you guys, where you go, I know it's bad, I've decided I can't afford to care about this.
Laughing gas.
Laughing gas? Fair enough.
But also, isn't laughing gas...
Wait, are you big into laughing gas?
I got into it last year.
like a teen.
Yeah, I never did it. It was the first time I ever did it. Was
like
last year.
Balloons.
Yeah.
The guys on the street
Have you done
corner.
it before?
I think it's the shady. When I see people like that doing the balloons, I'm like, oh, these people up to no good.
Shit. I tried it for the first time last year, and I was into it. No hangover, very short.
What? It just gives you like a head rush, no?
Yeah, but it's like you check out for a second.
It really does kill
Any
a
drug
lot of
you
brain
don't
cells.
have to do small talk on, I'm in.
Okay.
I think I just have such a negative opinion of it because sorry.
Because of the balloon people.
No, well, like...
First it's the fact that my ass is too fat. Now
you have several crimes against you. No, but there was like a movie called like 13, and like
I do remember.
Yeah,
that.
and they were huffing in it, and I associate that, even though it's not the same, but it's like the same action. No, it's some kind of aerosol.
Okay.
Is it in a paper bag?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Huffing a burger and fries.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Is that meant to like fuck up your brain? What does laughing gas do? Gives you an aneurysm?
Yeah.
Fucks
Yeah,
up
it's
your
not
brain.
good.
Like for sure? Is that already fucked?
And that's why Olga's on the podcast.
But don't they give it to kids when they do dental work on them? Oh, what do they give to dental patients? Yeah. I'm not doing whippets.
Olga's
I've
perfectly
done
pressurized.
Whippets. Should I stop? Okay. Wait, but what do dentists get? Tom, you know everything.
Isn't
what
it
do
the
dentists
same gas?
get? Yeah, I thought.
But it used to be the same gas.
Where do I get medical grade anesthesia gas?
I just want to be like, I want to go to the sunken place for like 10 hours. I want to have like, people could operate on me and I wouldn't know. That's my idea of a big night out. I don't know if I said this on the pod before, but my Whippets related story is like, so we live in Finsbury Park, and sometimes they'll have the concerts in the summer at Finsbury Park Stadium, and sometimes the concert will be something which is like only for people under the age of 20, like a band I know, 100 of Gex, that kind of thing, where I just like everyone is a child, they're running in the road, and we were walking back, and so there were like loads of people selling balloons on the street because it's like the kind of drug you can sell to children and the police don't care, I guess. And there was this one guy selling balloons, like a big Somali guy, but all the balloons said "Happy 60th birthday" on it. I was like, fuck, that 60th was lit. Let's go. Come on, Gran, let's get on it.
Blue Factory! Oh, yeah.
Have you guys seen his Facebook?
Oh,
it's wild.
Wait, is he active on it?
Yeah, it's so clear he does it himself.
Yeah,
nice.
It's like motivational quotes that are like pixelated. and it is, and a lot of them are like his own quotes or some shit like that. But it's like
really getting me through this week, and it's just a thing he said himself.
Yeah, but like he posts quite regularly. And I swear he also had like I might be making this up, but my friend's like a huge fan of his, ironically. So I kind of get this information filtered through her. I think I think he did music for a bit.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Surely.
But there's another bald man in your heart, and that's Pitbull.
That's right.
Oh, really?
I love that. I love Pitbull.
I've been
I do.
handed Vin Diesel's Facebook.
A friend of mine from school is obsessed with Pitbull, and I can't tell if it's ironic or not.
The music is good.
You love Mr. Worldwide.
He just, I think we're going back. We're in a recession again, and so I need to listen to the music that he came up with that fits the narrative well.
During the last recession.
Yeah.
He's posted a picture here of himself in the gym, like pouting, and the caption is "Take no day for granted, ellipsis, stay focused, exclamation mark, and as my biological father used to say, ellipsis, stay human, ellipsis." Biological father.
Yeah, that's when I would put my hand up and say, Vin, you're being very specific there.
Yeah.
And I ask why.
Top comment from Anita Bradford, who says, "Good advice indeed!" exclamation mark, and then has posted this GIF of a cat saying "Oh yeah" and swinging its arms around.
If I could climb into the mind of anyone, it would be the people who like reply to those kind of posts where they think, "Oh, my friend Vin has posted something. I'll throw in my 2 cents." Or the people who reply on Twitter to tweets from the news.
He's posted
an
a picture
automated
here.
headline tweet, and they reply and going like, "Oh, pretty spooky stuff." What the fuck are you doing? Who are you talking to?
He's made the error here of posting. He's posted a Christmas message about the holiday season here and said he's blessed and grateful, but he's made the mistake of posting a picture that's way too close cropped, and it makes it look like he's getting his shit sucked.
You can't post a picture of yourself throwing your head. Oh, it's like a login thing.
Oh no.
You can't post a picture of yourself throwing your head back and laughing. It makes you look insane.
Yeah, it does. It's the actions of a villain.